the first article we wanted to use to answer the question, what makes a good school, is the Before They Drop, Pointing the Poor Students Towards Hope. In summary, the author of this article would answer the question, what makes a good school, by taking Gloriana's words of wisdom and kind of saying that a good school promotes a family education, so things that like they are supposed to learn at home, they might not necessarily learn at home, given their social economic status and just their environment in general. Also, because they are Lakota, they like to also instill core values. So for this particular school, what makes this a good school is that they are instilling these core values. Another thing that Gloriana said would make a good school is flexibility and firmness. So knowing when it's appropriate to be flexible and help out, and like also knowing when to be firm and like encourage your students. Another thing that a good school does, according to Gloriana, is has a balance of push and pull. In this case, it's knowing when to push and knowing when to pull. Also, grit can be a good thing, but given the Lakota environment and their history, it's better to encourage courage rather than grit. And then again, just always being encouraging, and everybody's being encouraging. And then finally, rigor versus rigidity. Gloriana says that it's not important for every school to necessarily have standards or to follow standards. Like every school doesn't necessarily need to push the same education. Where Gloriana, I believe, said like she wants to produce contemplative thinking students. So she's more about the rigor and not necessarily like following the standards.